Hey guys, it's Tina and
Alfred here.
welcome back to my channel. Now if you guys watch us on our vlog channel, Tina Vlogs It, you would have seen in our last video that we were sort of like selling our furniture and moving out. Also, I did post some Instagram stories of our empty apartment. So if you follow us, you may have seen that. But maybe most of you on my main channel aren't aware that we're moving. Where are we moving to?
We're moving to a brand new country.
Well, we've actually moved. We've moved to Singapore. And do you want to tell them why we decided to move to Singapore?
Well, I think we've grown up and lived in Australia our whole lives. We kind of wanted a change.
Yeah, we both needed a change, and we love that in Singapore, the culture is more like Western culture meets Asian culture. So it's like totally livable for us. You have the convenience. Things are open till like, I don't know, like 10 or even like later till midnight. And it's actually really close to other countries. So when we travel, we don't have to fly like an extra like 8 or 10 hours as we usually would from Sydney. We're actually filming in our new place today. It might sound a little bit echoey because we literally have like little to no furniture. It came empty. Actually, not completely empty. In Singapore, interesting fact, when you rent an apartment, the fridge, the washer and dryer, the stove, the oven, and for our case, our microwave and TV came with the apartment. So we didn't have to get those bulky, big items, which is a big plus for us.
But we still need to get the sofa and the bed and mattresses.
Yeah, lots to do, lots to do. If you're from Singapore and you know places, please let us know below because we're totally new to this. Anyways, let's move on to the good stuff. I want to give you a tour of our new apartment in Singapore. We live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condominium. We only learnt like the difference between like the two types of apartments in Singapore. There's the high density building, which
Doesn't have facilities.
Yeah, it doesn't have facilities. And then there's condominiums that have like sometimes pools, gyms, meeting areas, and sort of like all the extra facilities.
So today we're just going to give you an empty apartment tour.
So as you walk into our place, you see the open plan kitchen.
We really like this because in our old place, our kitchen sort of spilled over into the living room and it was a really open area. There were a few apartments that we checked out in Singapore where the kitchen was kind of separated from the living room and we didn't really like that.
The key feature that I love about this apartment is the floors. In the kitchen and living area, the floors are marble, so it's totally Instagram worthy.
Another cool feature in our kitchen is our induction stove. It's kind of got like a magnetic knob or hob, I think that's what they call it, where you slide it around and change all the settings, and you can sort of take away the magnetic hob and put it in your pocket, even though we wouldn't do that because
you could just like take it and bring it with you if you really wanted to.
Yeah, don't do that. The lady said it was $200 if you lose it.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Our kitchen bench top is all white, which we really like because it opens up the room and it feels really clean.
It's really nice, white and airy. And even though our apartment is much smaller than our old one, it doesn't feel as, I guess, closed in because of all the white. Just behind our fridge is the laundry, which is really small. I guess it's one of my least favorite features about this house. There's no separate laundry. It's just kind of like in the corner for everyone to see. Moving on to the living area. Out of all the condos we saw, this size living area was, I guess, fairly reasonable and big for us compared to all the other ones. Right now we have no furniture, so it seems nice and big. The only furniture we have is a desk and some chairs we bought from IKEA just so we can work and edit on. And also on the floor is our TV, which came with the apartment. We don't have a TV unit yet, hence why it's on the floor and we can just watch Netflix on the floor.
From our balcony, we have a little bit of a view of Orchard Road, which is one of the main busy streets in Singapore.
We're not crazy up high. This is not a high rise, so we don't get those crazy city views, but we do get lots of greenery. The downside is we are facing one of the main roads, so it is a little bit noisy.
But it's not too bad when you close like the curtains and you close the glass doors. I feel like the sound is quite reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, like we're filming now and hopefully it doesn't really affect our videos, but yeah, when you open it, it is a little bit noisy. Let's move on to the bedroom. This is the master bedroom. I feel that it can fit a king size bed, but we're gonna aim for a queen because we like to have more walking space around our bed.
There isn't a lot of wardrobe space Hence one of the reasons why we didn't really ship everything we owned from Australia to Singapore. I think we're just going to start from a clean slate and try to live as minimalistic as we can.
That's our goal. After moving at our old place, we were like, oh my gosh, we have so much stuff, and it was just so painful to move. So we're like, right, when we get to Singapore, we're not going to buy anything. I mean, not a lot of things, and we're going to become minimalists. See how we go with that.
Yeah. So all we have really to put our clothes is these two little wardrobes.
You know what? I don't think they're that little. They're quite standard, but we're just used to bigger space. Because at our old place, I would have one big whole wardrobe, sort of like a mini walk-in, not a complete walk-in, but I did have like a few walls of closet area, and then Alfred took another bedroom's closet. So we had a lot of room. We were a bit spoiled there.
We had 3 rooms, and we also had a storage cage in our car park, and we had a little storage room.
That's why we had so much stuff. In the main bedroom, there is the ensuite, of course. This is also completely marble looking and totally Instagram worthy. We also have a rain shower, which we've never had before.
Nope.
Every time we go to hotels, we're like, oh my God, it's a rain shower. We need one. So that's really handy. Plus it's got like one of the handheld shower heads. So, for days that I don't want to wash my hair, that's really good too.
Moving on to the second bedroom, AKA our film studio to be.
Yeah, it's much smaller than our old place. Actually, our old place, we kind of just switched and used our master bedroom to film and slept in the smaller room. However, I feel like we'll try to film in this room to see how we go. There's nothing really special about this room. It's quite small.
It's really going to be our filming room and perhaps a spare bedroom if we have guests over.
Next to the spare room is the bathroom, the second bathroom.
Second bathroom, nothing special. Looks pretty identical to the first ensuite, except it doesn't have the rain shower.
And it's smaller.
A little bit smaller, yes.
Much smaller. Let's talk about the facilities here, which we actually quite like. We haven't used it yet, but we plan to. So outside there is a nice outdoor pool. Plus there's lots of little water features, and there's all those like deck chairs that you can just lay out and sunbake in the humidity. And for the families with kids, there is a little small sort of like playground area, which is really nice.
Next to the pool, there is also a little gym, and I say little because it is actually really little.
It is quite small. There's just like 2 treadmills, just one of those, what do they call them?
Step machines, or is it cross trainers?
Yeah, we obviously don't go to the gym much, right? And the weights there, the freehand weights are pathetic. So Alfred's like, oh, we need to go find a gym here. So we will probably still sign up to a gym membership.
On top of the gym is kind of like a common area, which also has a barbecue. So, it would be pretty cool to host friends when we want to throw a barbecue. Yeah,
so you don't actually have to do it on your balcony. There's a common area that you can use the barbecue. You just clean up after yourself. So it's quite nice.
Pretty cool. I almost forgot to mention that there is a cool sort of jet spa in the pool.
On another section of the pool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can get like massaged by the jets. Well, that doesn't really seem like it. I feel like I'm having a seizure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. That's pretty much it for the facilities. Now our location is pretty central. It's right near Orchard. We can walk to all the shopping centres, which is
awesome.
So good. Because we don't have a car, because cars here are like super expensive.
Yeah, like a Toyota Camry is more than $100,000.
It's crazy. It's daylight robbery here. So that's pretty much it. In the next few weeks, I will be getting furniture slowly. So I will film another video with our furnished apartment, And I really want to film a video on my filming setup because a lot of you guys have been asking me, oh, how do I make my videos, or what lighting do I use, or all that stuff. So I will make a separate video for that as well. But that is it to this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wish us luck with our, I guess, transition here in Singapore. If you guys are from Singapore, or if you've traveled here and have some great recommendations, please let me know below. If you haven't already, make sure you check out our vlog channel. Then you can kind of see us day to day, kind of going out buying all this stuff. We'll include all that stuff in our vlogs, more of the day-to-day life of Alfred and I. So subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll speak to you guys next time. Bye.